Welcome back, folks. So, as you'll notice, first and foremost, I do not have my logo up right now. That's going to be changed so it's not so big on the screen. And of course, I will make it so it's a little bit more see-through, so it won't be such a distraction. Just something extra that was made for me is that logo. I like it. It was made by a professional, so it's kind of nice. But anyway, back to what's going on now. There has been a few changes. I don't know, I spent a few hours, actually probably more than a few hours, in the world building. I went ahead and I sat there and I grinded an actual tier 5 blaze soul shard. We'll get to that in a little bit. I finished the new house. It is completely done now. Well, the building is. The rest of it is not, of course. As you can see, this is it right here. I did add a few things to it while I was building it, like the easier aspects for some of the different mods that I plan on using. And speaking of mods, one of the things that I was working on yesterday was trying to get that book to work. Now that book is was a book of power. Power 4, I think. No matter how hard I tried, though, I couldn't actually get it at it. I made myself a anvil, but before I could make the anvil, I had to do one of two things. I either had to make a compressor from IC2, because Greg Tech would not let me just take in, fill up 9 slots with iron to make an iron block. Greg Tech was requiring the IC2 compressor, or a different type of compressor. I didn't honestly want to go that far that fast, because it would have required me to basically go on my little adventure now, hunting for rubber trees. So I went in and kind of, as I talked about it during the last episode here, is I went ahead and I changed some of the configurations for the Greg Tech. So now I can make blocks like I should. I did change the cost for the solar panel. That thing was otherwise just, I guess, really expensive compared to what it would be without Greg Tech. So I changed that. I did change the cost of the macerator back to what it would be for IC2's requirements as well. That's the only things I've actually changed when it comes down to stuff like that. Then another couple of things here for the mods. Things that I learned. My query over there is done. When it finished, this furnace was still going strong, for that matter. This was empty, nothing going through the tubes, but it was just continuously pumping out stone. So I thought maybe it was a fluke, maybe it was broken. I logged in and out 4 or 5 different times. Turns out, though, that this was really, really far behind when it comes down to the whole smelting process. Very far behind. After logging in and out, this thing was still going at least a half an hour to 45 minutes after everything else was cleared out. And when you know it, but near the end, my gold also popped through too. So I mean, that's a good thing. I'm not complaining. I got my gold back. Now, today, for this episode, as I said, I plan on making, this is my build craft room. I put this up just because I could. I'm sure I'll have a use for it. One of my key things here I need is this, which I need some sand for glass. I have some glass, but not much. This, so I can make the tubes, I think, or is it the chips? One of the two. And we'll go ahead and get that going here momentarily. Show you the rest of this place. So on this level is my railcraft. I basically built the easiest thing I could right here. I don't have enough to even build one full blast furnace yet. While I was over in the Nether, I did manage to hunt down a few different cubes, so I should be able to now, but... And this, of course, is the roof. I did over here for those guys. I went breeding happy, and I've gotten them back up. During this entire time last night, or basically while I was playing, I did not get creeper bombed. I'm not sure, again, if it had anything to do with that, because I actively went over there to see if maybe, alright, so if I'm over there, will a Enderman decide to take an active role in the destruction of everything I have? Well, nothing happened. To be honest, I was half tempted to just spawn in a few creepers with an Enderman and see if maybe that might do it, but I decided I wasn't that curious. So anyway, let's see here. What sort of items do I need for my peat bog? Glass, I have that. Copper, redstone. I see. So I can have sand, emeralds, iron. It doesn't actually have to be glass in there. Interesting. I think I'll still go with glass though. So the first thing I need to do here is I am running low on sand, and we're just going to go for a little jaunt to get me some sand. We'll go close to this area, I guess. Oh yeah. So here it is, all the way to the bottom. I'll probably just cover that up. I'm not sure if I'll do this during this episode or not, but like I said, I do have a tier 5 blaze spawner. Well, not spawner, not yet, I haven't made it yet, but from my understanding, you can control them with redstone. They pop up to 6 every 2 seconds. What I would be doing is making it so it's a kind of a funnel. There would be pressure plates at a certain point that they would hit, so it would push them more and more into the middle until they're all bunched up into a nice little killing field for me. At least that's the idea. Let's see here. Also, there's a couple of other things I found out. One, I can use the anvil to repair my thaumium stuff, and I did. I also renamed this Mining Master Pick. I got a lot of XP. A lot. So I was doing this for, I killed over 1,000 blazes. There was, a lot of XP involved. I got this diamond sword. My original diamond sword, I tried to use the Book of Power on. Somehow I did manage to get the Book of Power to be used, but it didn't impact that diamond sword. What happened was I changed the name of that diamond sword to my Blaze Killer, or I changed it. I think I called it Blaze Farmer. So, and I had the book in there at the same time, and it used the book up, but it was still a standard sword. It was pretty disappointing. So I used up. I didn't use the entire sword, but I did use it, and then since I was over on that side in the nether, I had brought a diamond or two. I made another diamond sword, and I did the whole mix-em, thinking, I'd keep the name, and when I pulled it out, I had a normal diamond sword. On the plus side, though, I was able to get this on one shot: Vorpal, Smite, and Disjunction. I'm assuming Disjunction probably just stops them from moving or something of that nature. Of course, I have no idea. Ooh. Hello. Let's see here. Okay. Good enough. Ooh, let's try this out. I have not actually used... Of course, it's only coal, but still. Oh yeah, look at that. Multiples of coal dropping. You can't go wrong with that. That's just nice. Oh, nighttime. Should we go sleep? Probably. Alright. Keep it day. Ooh, actually. Oh no, actually what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take... I did bring a few of those crystals back to the overworld. My plan is to take the... take one to the spawner out there. The skeleton spawner, that is, that I found, that I never did actually get a chance to utilize. Aha. He's sneaky in his... Yeah. Yay. What I'd really like... Come on. There we go. You're mine now. What I would really like would be a sort of looting. That would be nice. but not really so much for the skeletons and blazes and stuff, because I can make farms out of them. More so for the cows and chickens. See here. Yeah, this is the total haul I got from, well, this is also combined from my other chest I brought over, but so far these are all the crystals I have. My little wisp farm I have going on. Different types of wisps, or essences now. Okay. And of course, all of my blaze rods from my round of killing. No, I'm not going to do that yet. I am going to go get more sand real fast here. And then we are going to go ahead and build that peat farm. Of course, I need a means to harvest it. I think that's a turbatory, or I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that, but and then I'm unsure if I want to just go ahead and use a steam engine again for the well, at least to get it started. If I want to use a well, any other type of engine, I guess I don't really have too many choices in regards to it, so I'll probably just use a steam engine. It'll probably be faster and guaranteed that I'll actually get something out of it. Oh, I missed coal. But I'm not going to waste my nice pick on this. Oh yeah. Let's see. Can I get 2 of those? I cannot. I don't think. No. Oh well. Alright. Just randomly grabbing sand. I should probably do this a little bit more organized. Okay. Of course, this should be plenty of sand for me. Last me for a while. Then move on to get those wonderful chips and stuff done. There we go. See, I still think it had something to do with being in maybe the vicinity of that black lightning. Not so sure that I'm willing to test it again on camera while I'm trying to get something done, but maybe something to test again at some point while on camera when I'm, maybe that's the object of my of my episode here. Alright. Wonder what all I have in the digger's backpack here. Oh, it's full up with that. Okay. Can I toss it in now? Yep. Not so worried about losing stuff anymore in there. Alright. Well, I do have some glass. Let's go ahead and we'll recycle those steam engines out here. Okay. See, I did actually remove the coal out of it. I'm thinking of just moving it over here, making it much larger, and that way I don't have to spend any more real piping, and I can just kind of stretch the pipe over and be done with it. But we'll see how that goes. Coal, I have plenty of coal on me. I have redstone to get it going. Perfect. Of course, I probably don't have see here, yep. Which reminds me, I need to make myself a wrench. But what I don't have is the required items yet. I'll just dump all that in there. And open that up. What have I got in here? Oh, maybe I do. Okay. Alright. That'll be fine for now. Get the heat going. Alright. Let's see here. Now, I need 5 copper and 2 redstone. I don't have any redstone. Well, not on me. So we'll just go down and grab a stack of redstone. Let's see here. We will grab some more copper, a little more iron. I got a decent amount of iron. And some tin. Alright, let's see here. I'll actually need those for that spawner. Put that there for now. Yeah. Still, even after making all that, I still have more more stone than I know what to do with. Okay. So I can get away with dumping 10 in there, copper in there, iron in there. Guarantee I have enough. Hopefully. Oh, actually, that's right. I did change the, at least I think I changed the difficulty level of getting bronze now. So I'll actually get 4 for 4. Trying to think here. I believe I also, there was one other thing I changed. I can't think of what it was now. Oh, 10. The uses for the copper, or not copper, but the what is it? Those 10 cells. I went ahead and I got I made it 16 like it would normally be in IC2. I do have to admit that this is a pretty easy way of getting XP too. I think off of the stone alone I probably almost got a full 30 levels, given over time, that is. Alright, so I'm just waiting for this to basically finish. Okay. Interesting. I have different copper here. I guess one would probably be from a normal furnace maybe, and one from this type of furnace. Wonder if that means I'll have different types of tin as well. I'll grab my gold. And half a stack more glass. Better make it a full. I have it. Alright. Let's see here. That should be it. I shouldn't really need much more. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at this again. So 5 with 2. We can do that. This looks good. Alright. Now, Alright, so I need 3 iron and a stone. Let's see here. There it is. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making a wrench. The primary reason why I'm making the wrench is so that I can move the engines around. Or just a engine in this case. So now I can go back to my little peat and I can make a circuit, which is 10 with redstone around it. So interesting. Should have plenty of water. Oh, that's why. I am right clicking when I should be left clicking. We'll get a few of these, just so that I have them to use if I need them. Actually, I guess I don't have to actually grab it like that. Let's see here, we'll ditch that in there. Four pieces of glass. I got all that now. And welcome to Peat Bog. Now, let's see here. Turberary, I think. There it is. So, I need 10 instead, which is just like the copper one, but in a different, well, just 10 instead. Let's see here. Yep. There we go. Now, just to save fuel for now, I'm just going to shut these off. Because what I don't want to do is waste fuel quite yet. Alright, so I need this. Put those 3 in there. Now what I'm basically building here is the means by which I can harvest my my peat. Did I not grab a... I didn't actually take it out of there. Okay. Alright, so now I have the 2 items I basically need. We'll put this stuff up here for now, because I may or may not have use for it at some point here very soon. Different colored copper. That's going to drive me up the wall. Alright, so I suppose I should make a couple steam engines. That's right, I forgot. When it comes down to making multiple, or just right clicking a stack out, it doesn't let me do that. But the nice thing it does let me is I have the ability to just kind of leave stuff in there if I need to. Suppose I need that. What I'm doing right now is just making the pistons for the steam engines. I need that. I grabbed that iron already. Alright. Now we are talking. Three steam engines. Check. I technically only need 2 redstone torches. Okay. Well, that's done. That's good. Grab that. I'll try to ditch that, I guess, on my way down. I have my torches, wood. I could probably use more cobble. Alright. See here, we'll sleep. And then I'll try to... I'm just going to set up the basic... you know, get it down, everything like that. I still also have to make the bog earth, which isn't very difficult either, but for that matter, I think if I remember correctly, I need more sand for, isn't it? Yeah. And either, yeah, one of these two. So, I guess I'll just get it down. I'll get the bog earth, and then I'll decide how to go from there with the setup, how to make the bog earth, I should say. Preferably, I'll probably want to make it automated, and since I have golems, or access to golems, it shouldn't be too terribly difficult to get set up. But, go over here. I have plenty of dirt. I don't really need more dirt, but, let's see here. This would probably be a good... Yep. Alright. So, you know, I don't honestly remember how far out. I think it's 6 from the farm to the edge. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that should put a space right here. I'm not 100% sure anymore because I haven't used one of these in a very long time. But I do know that this should be plenty of space right here, and then of course my tree farm will go over here. But this is the gist of it right there. And then of course I have my engines. What I'll do is I'll take them back up after the farm is out there, and then I'll put one on here maybe. Or I probably won't even do that until the farm is ready to harvest. That'll, 1, save coal, and 2, well, pretty much just saving coal. And then I will be able to have my peat, and then I'll just make peat engines and put my stone engines away. Now, let's go ahead here and make a couple of peat engines. And I guess I dumped all my sand, so I'll double check though if I have any other sand laying around here. I completely forgot that I needed bog earth for that. I was thinking of the oh gosh, what is it now? The fertilized dirt basically for the tree farm instead. Yeah, I have no sand. I forgot I had that there. Nothing. I'm just double checking here. Nope. Well, that's alright. Well, while I'm here, I'll just grab that. And that. I need to make sure I keep these on me. I'll need those. Need those. I'll need that. Alright, anyway. We'll check down here once just to make sure that there isn't any sand just hiding somewhere. For that matter, I don't have any cobble. Oh, no, I have cobble. Good. That would have been kind of funny. Alright, so we'll run and get cobble, or sand here real quick. And, just so I can show you guys how it looks after it's basically set up. Now I wish I lived next to a desert. Alright. Grab this. And now I have more air. I really like that. I could literally stay underwater indefinitely. So long as the torches hold out, that is. Because all I have to do is just drop a torch and I have full air again. Here we go. Just switch that around. We sure hope I can get back up there. For that matter, I wonder if you guys can even see this or not. Come on, you. Alright, so I will... What can I ditch here? I should have actually ditched some stuff before I got out. There we go. Not yet. There. Then, there we go. Guaranteed you guys can see now. Let's see here. Oops. Can't let myself run out of air. So idealistically, I think on the next episode, what I might do is maybe build the tree farm, and then go exploring. Oops. Oh, come on, you. There we go. Interesting. Thought I had more air than that. Okay. I think I got enough sand here. I will probably have to hunt for more sand though. Or an easier means of getting it. It's nighttime. I better make sure I have my sword handy. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I also don't know what to do with this room right now. My bedroom. I guess, I mean, it's nice and big and I can do whatever I want. I don't know if maybe I'll turn it into an additional storage room or... Oh, nice. I filled it up with water as soon as I drank it. Not a bad thing. Keep that aside now. Also, free up some space here. Yeah, this episode is going to be a mite long. We will... I think I'll just go ahead and use the cells, maybe. I can get more from them at least. Let's see. Let's see here, where is my peat? Oh, I want bog earth, that's right. Yeah. fill these up. If I fill this up, that should be plenty bog earth just to get it going. Yeah. Two stacks. Well, let's just make sure I have enough here. There we go. Fill this up. All right. And then this should be plenty. It'll allow me to have the farm actually create the area, and then after that it's just a matter of see here, dirt on the outside. I don't know why I keep doing that. The project table, I don't actually have to have all of them up there at once. 3 stacks should be plenty. Probably more than I'll actually need immediately. Let's see here. Coal, that's the next thing I need. I'd safely say I shouldn't need that much coal. But I suppose just in case. See, once I get this going, then I'll make a couple of golems, I'll get all that other stuff set up. But that stuff pretty much will probably be off camera, I'm thinking. And then the next episode, we will start work on the blaze farm, overworld blaze farm that I want to make. I'll probably need some redstone. Or not redstone, but redstone wiring, I guess, or red power wiring. I'll probably make a test world real quick just to make sure that what I want to build will actually work. And I can be talking while this is working, so. There we go. So anyway, my plan here for the spawner is probably over in this hill. I don't know if I want to do it in the hill or if I'll just build it as part of the hill, maybe. Oh, yeah, I guess I miscounted. I think it will probably end up eating away some of this. Or not. Maybe I didn't. Oh well. Guess I'd rather be safe than sorry. The nice thing is if I remember correctly, this produces... No, this produces dirt. That's right. It's the tree farm that produces sand. So I'll probably want to get that tree farm up and running next. I take that back. So next episode will be the tree farm, and then I'll start work on the blaze spawner. Tree farm will be relatively close to this, and then the blaze spawn farm will probably be over in this area, maybe. Maybe I'll even set it up like right here as a little tower next to it. It doesn't need to be pretty, it just needs to be functional. And then of course, I don't know, maybe I'll hold off on trying to set up the golems, maybe not. I mean the whole idea of using them to keep the peat engines fueled, I really like that. I think that that's a fantastic idea. And that, of course, that idea was given to me by one of the subscribers here I have, so that's awesome. I appreciate that, and I actually like that. That type of feedback is exactly what I'm looking for, so I can do things that are entertaining. But there we go. This is done. I'll just cut these off for now. That saves power. But anyway, I'm cutting this short now. This is almost an hour-long video, so see you guys in the next video. I will have some things prepped. Maybe I'll do the majority of the spawner off camera, just so maybe I can go hit a button and get that working, show you guys how it works, and then go exploring for some rubber, and maybe even the second area for my next base. But anyway, thanks for watching, and take it easy.